Look, let's move on because Big Brother is watching, but not all residents are on board. Have a look over at the City of Melbourne. In May last year, the town hall there, they committed to upgrading what's being called this safety camera program. Now, to quote them, they've installed 300 plus cameras in the city, and I'll quote, with the purpose of improving safety and amenity in the city. So they were going to expand their cameras to keep a watch, to, not only look at crime, but they were also going to look at, mess and just to keep the city particularly safe. Now, they've gone through this big consultation process, and the overwhelming number of residents in the City of Melbourne, well, they are very concerned about it. In fact, 65% said that they were not at all confident that the city would use camera footage responsibly and in accordance with privacy laws. 21% of them said that they were not confident. Overall feedback gathered during the engagement was negative, according to the City of Melbourne, with low levels of concerns for local issues, low levels of support for footage from the cameras being utilised to investigate these issues, and low confidence in the council to utilise the footage responsibly and in accordance with privacy laws. But here is the real pearler. Recurring themes included concerns about surveillance, privacy, governance, oversight, accountability, as well as specific concerns relating to artificial intelligence and protests. Well, I mean, my argument in all this is, instead of just this Big Brother's snooping, Big Brother is spying on you palaver, how about you actually address the root cause of the problem? Because it's easy to come out and say, oh, we're going to monitor youth crime, we're going to monitor crime rates, that's how we're going to keep people safe by using these expanded camera network. Well, gee, wouldn't it be a good idea? How about, firstly, you fund police, and I know we're talking about a local council here, but this is a bigger issue at play. Fund police, put more cops on the beat, then it falls to the justice system, lock these criminals up, for goodness sake. That way Big Brother doesn't have to monitor 24/7. Again, it's diversionary tactics, in my view, when it doesn't actually achieve to get to the real cause of the problem.
Well, I understand that the Melbourne City Council is trying to do what it can, and you'll remember they sent out the Reece police. It's the Nick Reece, the Lord Mayor.
Reece force.
They should have used. They did the Reece police, but the Reece force is good too. But they're essentially like those protective security guards, which is like a rung down from police. And there's only so much they can do. But the council is saying, well, if the state government's not going to do anything, we're at least going to do something. But the problem with the cameras and the expansion of cameras, and I think we all know that there are CCTV cameras everywhere. You go into a shop, they're there, and we know they're around. But with the expansion of AI technology, and this is already happening in some parts of the world, we are not far off every CCTV camera having AI capabilities and facial recognition.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, they'll be collecting biometric data on people who walk around the streets. And that is when the possibility of nefarious activity comes into it. We've already seen this used for commercial purposes in public places.
Yes.
I think it was the Tube in London. There was certainly some train service in the UK where they were testing out these facial recognition cameras as people were coming into railway stations and sort of tailoring advertising that they were showing to people based on the emotions that they had detected in faces. And so they could say, well, people are largely happy, so we'll show this sort of advertising. Or they're largely looking, sullen after the day at work. So we'll show them this sort of advertising. So this stuff is already going on and has been going on for years. And I think it is well within the realms of possibility that the more you expand this, they will know everywhere you have been. They'll be able to link it up to your face and all the other data they can get. And that is a step too far.